Alright, Virgo, I'm Lisa from Annalisa's ST Tarot here with your general read. It might be about love, it might be about money, it might be about world domination. I guess we'll see. If you're digging my vibe and would like a personal reading, it's down in the description box below. I do have a partner. Her name is Synchronous Steelhead. And if you are not resonating with my readings, I recommend that you go ahead and take a look at her. Hell, even if you are, go ahead and take a look at her. She's awesome. She might be able to pick up on some stuff that I have not. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at you, Virgo, and see what's going on. Now, in your pre-shuffle reading, I did see that some of you may have recently gone through a tad bit of a tower moment and might be blocking somebody. You're walking away from some stuff and blocking for somebody, and you don't want to hear a damn word coming out of their mouth. Can't blame you. If somebody put you through some bullshit, I wouldn't want to talk to them either. Now, if you will notice, I cuss. I cuss a lot. If you do not like it, if you are a sensitive personality, if I hurt your damn feelings, goes that way. There are plenty of wonderful readers on YouTube who do not cuss. Go find one. That being said, if you don't mind the cussing and the fussing, please stay and let's see what we can find out for you. Again, like I said in the pre-shuffle, looks like one or two of you might have gone through a tower moment and you're not feeling so happy right now. And you legit got somebody on block. Not to say that I blame you. Somebody put me through some bullshit, I'd probably block them too. And I did see the Eight of Cups, so you were busy walking away, trying to live your best life. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, and trying to find your greener pastures and your happier tomorrow. That's good energy to be in. It's a good way to live your life. Obviously, you're holding on to something, though. Oh, I got you. There you go. You came out pretty fast. You're ready to talk, aren't you, Virgo? Bottom of the deck, the Star card. That tells me that you did go through a tower moment. The Star falls after the tower in the deck. The Star is that energy of hope, that energy of healing after the tower. When the tower comes through and it fucks up your world, tears down your structures, shifts all your paradigms, tears up those foundations. And the only reason it can do that, the only reason it can destroy those foundations is they weren't solid anyway. In comes the Star. The Star is the universe telling you that there is hope, that you will heal, that you are healing. It's also saying that whatever wish you have, whatever future you want, the universe has got your back. It's the promise of a wish being fulfilled. But this is that healing, that hope, knowing that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, has your back. You are not alone. That you will be okay. That everything is okay. So you are not alone. You are healing. There is hope. Never lose hope. And that a brighter tomorrow is coming. That those wishes will be fulfilled. Sadly, it doesn't always work on our time. The universe has a completely different timetable. But it's coming. The central energy right now, which I get it, it's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, hell, I just did Leo's reading. They have pretty much the same energy. That central energy of the Five of Cups is regret, loss. It's regretting what you lost. And if you just had a tower moment, yeah, you lost. But it's also concentrating on all the negative instead of concentrating on what you still have. Yeah, when the towers fall, we lose stuff. But what we lose is things that no longer serve us. We just don't always realize it's things that no longer serve us. And I said in one of my other videos, I can't remember who it was for. The universe always warns before a tower. We just don't pay attention. We are stubborn fucking creatures. And we want what we want when we want it. And fuck anybody else that tells us we can't have it and we don't want it. Especially when it comes to relationships or things that are really what we consider important to us. And we're not done with it yet. We are all fine and dandy with change, as long as we are the catalyst to that change. And we're all like, oh yeah, change. I'm great with change. I don't have a problem with change, as long as you kick it off. But if somebody else kicks off that change, then fuck it. Nobody's good with change if we're not the ones kicking it off. Period. And most tower moments, we aren't the ones that kick them off. Tower moments are normally the universe coming in clearing shit because we refuse to. The universe will come in, tap you on your shoulder, throw out red flags, tell you, hey, you might want to look at this. Shit's not going right. You don't need this in your life anymore. Get rid of it. And it'll be in the back of your head or in front of your head. It might be blatantly in your eyes. And you'll be like, I can fix this. This will be okay. I can fix this. I can make this work. And that's what you try to do. And you keep struggling and plowing along. And it feels like you're trudging through mud. Or you're the guy that's pushing a rock up the hill. Universe comes in, taps you on your shoulder again. Hey, you might want to fix this. You might want to get rid of this. Are you still resistant? Like, no, I can fix this. I can fix this. This will be okay. It'll do it a couple times. And then eventually the universe is like, no, you can't fix this. I'm trying to give you this good shit. And I need this to move. And then tower falls. And it's painful and it sucks. It sucks balls. Towers wouldn't be as painful and towers wouldn't fall nearly as often as if we'd listened to the universe the first couple times they tapped us on our fucking shoulder. If we paid attention to the red flags in the beginning. If we learned our lessons in the beginning. If we actually kicked off that change. We wouldn't be as resistant to it if we kicked it off. So now, you're in this energy. And you're looking at all the bad shit that happened. And you're focusing on the bad shit. It might be that this is still fresh in your mind. Maybe this tower just happened. So it's all the things I lost. All the things I no longer have. But you still got the Two of Cups behind you. You still have things. People that love you. Things that you love. Good things that are still in your life. But you're not focused on those because you're still focused on everything that you lost. You need to look ahead of you at what you still have. And stop focusing on what you no longer have. Because the universe is going to bring in all the stuff that you need. For everything the universe takes away from you, it always replaces it with something better. Always. Because I can guarantee you, every time I've had a tower, the universe has never put me off worse. It's always put me better, never worse. And we've all had tower moments. I've had some pretty fucked up tower moments in my life. But it's never put me back worse than where it found me. Ever. It's always put me better, never worse. And that's what it's promising you here. That there will be healing. And it will put you off better than where it left you. But it had to take whatever it was out of your life. It had to. Children. Sorry about that. But this energy right here, and that's what it is. That's where you find yourself right now. That energy of regret. Some people say crying over spilled milk. You can't put the milk back in the jar or the jug. You just can't. And I'm sorry you feel this way, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. But the universe has got you back. With the bat being at the bottom of the deck. And it had me open with that promises. It's got you. What's on your mind? It's the Emperor. You could very well be dealing with a fucking Aries. Some people say this is a Taurus, but for me as a reader, this is straight Aries energy. It could be that you are trying to gain control again, trying to get control over your kingdom, trying to put things back to rights after that tower moment. Trying to get that balance, that control. Set everything back to where it needs to go. Or you could flat out be dealing with an Aries with this energy. And this Aries fucked your shit up. They're the reason the tower fell. Or again, you could just be trying to get that control back, get out of this energy, and get control back in your life. Get your stability, get your soldiers marching, and get everything back into control. What's above you is the Hermit. After a tower, this is a really good energy to go into. You could be dealing with Virgo, but hell, Virgo, this is you. The Hermit is the Virgo card. You guys are some of the deepest thinkers of the zodiac sign. It's one of the things I love about you guys. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm philosophical as hell, and some of the best conversations I've ever had on the planet were with Virgos. This is going deep within and soul searching. Finding out the meaning of life, the meaning of your life, your place in the world, and where you need to go. After a Tower, it's to figure out what's your plan, where you're going, where you're heading, what life means to you, what love means to you, what the world means to you. Where am I? What am I? But I'll tell you, I heard it somewhere. I can't remember exactly where I heard it, but once you get out of a relationship, you find out that you kind of lost a little bit of who and what you are in a relationship, and you got to kind of refine that. But who you are changes constantly. What you are never changes. He helps you figure that out. But this is your energy. But I think you're going to be in this for a little bit. That's soul searching, and it's kind of where you need to be. What's in your heart is the Four of Pentacles. And I get it. At that Tower moment, you're holding on to whatever you have left. You don't have a lot of trust, either in yourself or in other people. So you're holding on to whatever you have left. You might even be holding on to this person if this is the person you've been dealing with. That Aries individual. Aries can be pompous little assholes. They can be. They can be great people. I love Aries. Great energy. But the Emperor can be a controlling, at his worst, controlling, uncaring person. But if this was the person you were dealing with, you might actually be holding on to him very, very tightly in your heart. It's a lot of love you don't want to let go. You could be having financial difficulties. But be it that you've lost so much already, you're just holding on tightly to whatever you have left. And you're not willing to let it go. In your past is judgment. You may have tried to resurrect the dead. I highly doubt you're in a necrophilia. You might have tried to resurrect a relationship. But the energy I get out of this is final judgment was passed on something. It's probably what brought the Tower down. Some bullshit, some tomfoolery, something. And it brought the Tower falling. It was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with it anymore. And it could have been that this person brought the Tower down with their judgment, or you brought the Tower down. But somebody brought the Tower down. Somebody brought the Tower down with this judgment right here. This judgment call. Your obstacle, which makes a lot of sense with everything that's been going on and with the Tower, is the Lovers. The Lovers is a very strong soulmate connection. Some people even call it the divine feminine, divine masculine soul ties. But that very, very deep connection. It could even be a choice. But that deep love connection is your obstacle. And be it that you just went through a Tower, and it probably, there's no probably about it. It had to do with love. It shook you to the core. You don't trust love. You don't trust anything right now. Though you're holding on to someone or something very tightly. Trying to regain control. You don't trust love right now. You don't trust that connection. It's going to take you a while to heal. You will do it. There's healing coming. There's healing and there's hope. There's wish fulfillment. A lot of people, when they get out of a relationship, when they get out of a really deep relationship where there was a lot of love, and they get into that energy of, fuck this, I will never love again. I'm not going to love this deeply again. Nobody will ever have my heart again. I hear it every day. I've said it. Everybody said it. There's somebody out there for everybody. And I can tell you now, you will love again. You will be with somebody again. You don't want to hear that right now. Especially with this being your obstacle. You definitely don't want to fucking hear that right now. Don't let this be this obstacle, your obstacle, and don't let somebody, this one person, ruin you for whoever you're supposed to be with, because you're so busy looking at everything you lost instead of what's there. There are assholes and shitbags all over the world. And if you go swimming around in a sewer with an asshole, you will come out smelling like shit. That's not saying that you swam there on purpose. Sounds like somebody pushed you. Get out. Take a shower, stand in the sunlight, and move on. And it's going to be a trek for you. It's going to take a lot of healing. It's going to take a lot of introspection to get where you need to go. But don't let people pull you out of your element. Like I said, you guys are awesome people. You guys are deep thinkers. Don't let somebody put you otherwise, or have you give up on love because they were an asshole. Because there's something in you that knows there is an opportunity for you to have that stable new beginning. You want that stable new beginning. So right now, you got that pissy attitude to where I lost everything. I don't want nothing. I don't want anything anybody has to give you, and you're scared of this. There's still that part of you that knows it's out there, and you want it. You want that stable new beginning. And you know you can have it. And I'm not saying you can't have it again with this person, whoever the hell this is. Like I said, this is Aries, but it could be anybody, somebody that embodies this. Could be another Virgo. But you know it's out there. You know you can have it. You know there's a new beginning. You might not be ready for it right now, but you can. Your advice, have faith. There was lessons to be learned in this. There was lessons in it that come from people way higher than you. Commit to your course. Go down it. But have faith. Have faith. The divine's got your back. I know nobody ever wants to hear there were lessons to be learned. But there was. There's too many major arcana on the board for there not to have been. Hell, you got the Star, you got the Hierophant, you got Judgment, you got the Hermit, you got the Emperor, you got the Lovers. You got a shit ton of major arcana on the board there, Virgo. Somebody's teaching you something. You're important to somebody up there. What's coming in your future? Very good coming in your future. 4 Wands. Some people say it's homecoming. It's celebration. It's stability. It's the building of a new foundation. I told you in the pre-shuffle you had the Tower. The Tower is what kicked all of this off. A Tower is what kicked all of this off. So you're going to build a new foundation. Some people call this marriage. Maybe some of you guys are going to get married. Because this is a marriage card to somebody. You got the freaking Hierophant, you got the Lovers. So it wouldn't surprise me. Really wouldn't. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So there could be very well be a marriage in some of you guys' future here. But this is the building of a new foundation. This is happy stability, foundation, family. That's a really good card there, Virgo. And that's what's coming at you. I don't even need to clarify that shit. I only clarify when I have to clarify. I don't have to clarify your stuff. So you're in a rough spot right now. But shit's looking really, really good for you. And it could be with a new person. It could be with this person that you had the Tower moment with. It doesn't necessarily mean you guys broke up, split up, whatever. Your relationship could just be going through one hell of a major transformation. Some of you guys that if you actually split up, it wouldn't surprise me if they come through with a new stable offer. And some of you guys, after some deep introspection and learning the lessons you needed to learn, you build your own foundation. And it's strong and it's stable. But you have a lot of 4s on the board too. How the Emperor's a 4 and he rules everything. So that is stability right there. You have stability coming. So if you're not feeling very stable right now, if you're feeling like that damn octopus waving your damn tentacles everywhere, trying to figure out where you're going to go and how to get that stability that you're wanting, it's coming. You're going to find that within. Look ahead of you. Look at what you still have. Stop looking at the 3 cups that spilled, or reach over and pick them up. You are the masters of your own destiny. You control your own shit. Nobody else controls your shit. You do. Nobody can do anything to you that you don't allow. But look at the 2 cups that are behind you that are still standing. They're still there. And it's hard and it's tough. We control how we think. We control how we feel. And sometimes it's hard. But we got to mentally slap ourselves. And say, whoa, stop thinking like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But when that demon on your shoulder is whispering shit in your ear and the voices in your head are going crazy, talking about, want a cookie? Tell them, no, you don't want that cookie full of bullshit. And you don't have to hold on to shit so tightly because it's still there. And nobody can take it from you unless you allow them to. It will be there. And, you know, you don't have to trust anybody that doesn't earn that trust for you. And this, everybody deserves that. Everybody gets that. Everybody deserves it. So don't let anybody think you don't. Divine's got your back. Have hope. Don't lose hope. Have faith. Because that's coming for you. That's a really good fucking card. So that foundation that got shook, that foundation that got tore down, you're going to rebuild it. It's not going to be out of sand. It's not going to be made out of mega blocks or anything else that's going to shift. You're going to build it out of something strong and concrete this time, and it's going to stay. So that's good. And like I said, it might be with this person. It might be with somebody completely new. And it might even be by yourself. You make that decision. But stability is definitely in your future. Stability and happiness. Hope. Healing. Wish fulfillment. Because the Divine's got your back. All right, Virgo. That's all I got for you. Like, share, subscribe. I'll try to get more videos up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.